first with you.
If a natural disaster shows up at your doorstep, you can't just turn it away. That's why it's important to prepare for emergencies before they show up. Go to ready.gov/plan to find the tools and tips you need. And make a plan today.
As the trial for the killing of Ahmaud Arbery inches closer to testimony, more protests are expected on the Georgia coast next week.
Channel 2's Tony Thomas is live in Brunswick with word of large groups headed to the area now. Tony.
You know, it's been a fairly quiet week outside the courtroom here in Brunswick. This is a stage the county has set up for activists to use if the crowds get very large. But so far, Linda, it's not been used at all. But we're hearing that may change.
We can't wait to bring more people and the shower this family would love.
With jury selection underway, Barbara Arnwine has been a constant at the side of Ahmaud Arbery's father.
We want the trial to start.
She's organizing activists from across the country to be here when testimony begins next week.
We'll be here next week. We're bringing in lots of people, and we're bringing in some other heavy hitters.
Busloads of activists arrive daily the first week of jury selection, prompting some lawyers to fear it was an organized effort to influence the jury pool.
20,000 protesters show up for the first day of trial. I don't care how you get into the courthouse. He's going to freak out.
Inside court, jury selection will enter its third week Monday. The judge trying to find 12 unbiased jurors to decide if 3 white men are guilty of murder in the death of Ahmaud Arbery. Arbery's family calls it a race-motivated attack.
We do not feel that we will lose it.
Defense lawyers say they have a very different story for the jury.
I feel that our story here is one that is very clear. It's a story of about the McMichaels trying to keep Mr. Arbery from coming closer to them while they are simply trying to watch and make observations.
Now, this is what the sheriff is calling a free speech zone. It is surrounded by these concrete barriers here right across from the courthouse. Sheriff says these are here to prevent cars from coming in and getting at the protesters. So far, it's gone unused. It may be used starting next week. Live in Brunswick, Tony Thomas, Channel 2 Action News.
Huge crowds descending on Tourist Park. I'm investigative reporter Justin Gray. We're behind the scenes with Cobb DOT as they manage those crowds and that traffic.
And it looks like those huge crowds are going to remain dry if this rain continues to move on out. But what kind of temperatures can we expect? Well, welcome to December. Weather's next.
Portions of Channel 2 Action News are brought to you by Atlanta Toyota.
If a natural disaster shows up at your doorstep, you can't just turn it away. That's why it's important to prepare for emergencies before they show up. Go to ready.gov/plan to find the tools and tips you need. And make a plan today.
Son, love is like the ocean. You have to tread the waters.
Dad, that's not the kind of help I needed. Jessica, will you go to prom with me?
Yes.
Thousands of teens in foster care can't wait to share their first with you.
My retirement plan with Voya keeps me moving forward, even after paying for this. Love you, sweetheart. They guide me with achievable steps that give me confidence. This is my granddaughter. She's cute like her grandpa. Voya doesn't just help me get to retirement, they're with me all the way through it.
Come on, Grandpa!
Okay. Later. Got grandpa things to do.
Grandpas are the best. Well planned, well invested, well protected. Voya, be confident to and through retirement.
Tonight, Atlanta is remembering our friend, our colleague, Jovita Moore. Look at that. We're seeing tributes around the area like that one in downtown Atlanta. News Chopper 2 got this video of a message for Jovita on the Georgia's Own building. And we're really seeing just an outpouring of love for Jovita in so many ways. Posts, people are sharing stories and calling into local radio stations.
Channel 2's Justin Wilfon went to a local studio to hear what callers have been saying.
Very somber, very somber day. Jovita Moore, everybody loved Jovita Moore so much from Channel 2.
A somber day, but also a day to celebrate the life and legacy of our friend Jovita Moore. On KISS 104 FM, Reggie Bees heard from many callers on his radio show, all of them wanting to pay tribute to Jovita.
It just looked like she has such a calm spirit, a beautiful spirit. My heart is touched, you know. I'm going to celebrate her life, and sister will always be remembered, man.
Gentleness and kindness and compassion.
We listened as call after call came into Reggie's show from listeners who said they didn't know Jovita, but felt like they did after 23 years of watching her on Channel 2.
I just want to say peace and blessings to the family, and the sister is going to be well missed. She left a powerful legacy.
Somebody been working for such a long time, and so many people love her. It's just such a blow when they are not here anymore.
Gone, but not forgotten. The callers made it clear Jovita's legacy will live on.
In memory of Jovita Moore, she's always an inspiration to all, and she is a shining star and always will be.
And another caller here tonight said she had never met Jovita, but felt like she was family. She felt like she knew her that well. And certainly many of you out there tonight are feeling the exact same way. She meant so much to so many. Reporting live in Midtown Atlanta tonight, Justin Wilfon, Channel 2 Action News.
Indeed, Justin, thank you very much.
And we understand so many of you want to do something to honor Jovita. Months ago, she told us about two charities very close to her heart. They are Our House and also the National Brain Tumor Society. If you'd like to make a donation in her name, we have links to both organizations at WSB-TV.com. She did so much for the causes she believed in. And if you want to send a card to Jovita's family, send your letters to us. We'll make sure they get them. Our address is right there on the screen, 1601 West Peachtree Street in Atlanta.
We have this breaking news. In the last 10 minutes, we learned of an arrest in the killings of a Fulton County deputy and her brother. The Newton County Sheriff's Office arrested Jaquavia Jackson. They say that he shot Shakima Brown Jackson and LaBoy Brown this week. As soon as we get more information on the suspect, we're going to share it with you. Game 3 of the World Series, a little more than an hour away now from first pitch, so let's get ready for it. Braves fans making their way into Truist Park right now.
Oh, it is such a big night, and of course it will take a little longer to get to the game and maybe go home through that area. Here's another live look near Truist Park. This is I-75 at I-285, and the rain never helps with Atlanta traffic, does it? Channel 2 investigative reporter Justin Gray is live at the Battery. Justin, I'm sure you've seen a lot of people head in, and you went inside the Cobb Traffic Command Center today.
Yeah, Linda, people have been arriving since before we got here at 2. Take a look at all the cars, though. The lights all backed up there down Cobb Parkway. Then also take a look at the traffic lights here. These are adaptive traffic lights. That means they're tracking the flow of traffic and timing it out based on how many cars are here. If you turn this way, you see there are also police here on the streets. All this being coordinated from a center within Truist Park. These are constantly changing.
They are. So they're communicating back here to our traffic management center once every second.
The intersections and roads in and around the Battery and Truist Park are all monitored here inside Cobb County's Transportation Command Center. The traffic lights surrounding the stadium, all automated, able to shift timing with the traffic flow automatically by the second. There are also more than 200 traffic cameras in the vicinity of the stadium. So if operators here in the command center spot a tie-up, they can dispatch a traffic control team in seconds.
Our staff does 80 of these a year, baseball games as well as concerts.
Cobb DOT Director Drew Raisler tells me that means they are ready for the World Series, but they're also bringing in extra staff and crews and warning fans you will sit longer in traffic than a normal game. Game day traffic will also be run by a command center inside Truist Park, with representatives from Cobb Police, the Braves, and DOT all monitoring all the intersections around the stadium and its 14 access points for problems.
We've got operators sitting next to police officers that are monitoring the traffic in real time. And also our traffic signal system is adaptive. So it's making changes based on the conditions that are actually there at that exact time.
And back here live, you see the traffic is flowing pretty well here. And again, they're monitoring all this from within the center at Truist Park. And if there is a problem, they can dispatch teams like these right here beside us to get that traffic moving yet again. Again, the advice from the people manning this is that just be prepared. It's going to take a little time to get out here. Also going to take it a little extra time to get home. Reporting live at Truist Park in Cobb County, Justin Gray, Channel 2 Action News.
So be patient and be smiley that the Braves are in the World Series.
Absolutely.
It's a good plan, Justin Gray. Thank
we want
you.
to get all those Braves fans in there in time. Thanks. Well, there is big news tonight in the fight against COVID. The FDA has cleared the way for the nation's first COVID vaccine for younger children. So how soon will you be able to get your child a shot? World News Tonight has the answer after Channel 2 Action News at 6.
Have a look at stocks today. Dow Jones Industrial solid up 89 points, and the NASDAQ moved higher by 50.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Every time I'm out on a story, I'm thinking, why does this matter to the person who's on the other side of this camera lens? We do a really good job of giving viewers context. So this may have happened 3 counties over, but why does it matter to me? And that's always been a goal for WSB. We give you everything in one place, everything you need for the day ahead in one place. When you're getting the kids ready, when you're getting yourself ready, just have us on. I promise it's gonna be worth your while.
It's Channel 2's $250 Visa card giveaway. Watch Channel 2 Action News weekday mornings from 6:40 to 6:55 for the keyword of the day. Then text 46757 to enter for your chance to win.
The key to being a good middle school teacher is being really weird. And I'm weird, so it works. I use Delta Community's mobile banking for the convenience of it. Signing the back of that check, taking the picture, letting it deposit. It's very user-friendly, laid out really well, and very easy to use.
Son, love is like the ocean. You have to tread the waters.
Dad, that's not the kind of help I needed. Jessica, will you go to prom with me?
Yes.
Thousands of teens in foster care can't wait to share their first with you.
If a natural disaster shows up at your doorstep, you can't just turn it away. That's why it's important to prepare for emergencies before they show up. Go to ready.gov/plan to find the tools and tips you need. And make a plan today.